Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Plague in Kingdoms and Castles, because a lot of my people are sick. In fact, so many people are sick that I think it's time that we built another hospital. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop down this forest here, and I'm also going to want to get a granary over here, because they've been having trouble getting the food stored, so hopefully this will make a difference. Probably going to see a lot of deaths this year. My people are already on 0 happiness because of the homelessness and the plague infections, and the Viking attack also kind of did a hit here. But probably going to be a lot of deaths here. I'm predicting like at least 50. Yeah, there we go. 3 peasants have left. 54 peasants died. That's a brutal loss. Holy shit. But that's going to start recovering. 3 peasants are leaving in despair. That's the sad part of misery. But we should start to recover slowly. Once this is chopped, I would like this to be chopped. I think it would be really nice if you selected a chop job that nearby foresters would recognize that, oh hey, this piece of forest has been set to be chopped. Maybe we should go chop that. I think the thing to do when you're low on people is to close a couple stockpiles. That'll free up some work. Just close them and then open them again is what I like to do. That'll send some people out to do some other jobs. A lot of people are caught up in these construction jobs, so hopefully once these are finished, that'll free up some work. Alrighty, I'm also going to want to stick down, like I was doing there a moment ago, I want to stick down a hospital here. A second hospital that should help cover the plague. We were able to do a lot with the current one hospital, but I think we're just so big now that we need another hospital to really cover things. But I think it's simply an organizational and logistical problem. Like there's no real way to really solve that. So why don't you go out front here? Automatically join an army. Recruit. Oh, nice one. So now I have a little army. So I have a little general and a little army. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my tax rate office. I'm going to lower my tax rate so that more people can move in. It would be nice if you could just right-click this button to lower the taxes, but going down to 1 tax rate, 1 just covers my expenses with a little bit extra. That's the way I personally like taxes to be. I like it to cover my expenses and then have a little bit left over for just like a very, very small amount left over to act as a buffer in case you need to do some emergency expenditure, which I guess is, I think that's a pretty reasonable approach to taxes in general. Cover your expenses, keep expenses, reasonably low, and have a little bit of an extra buffer for emergencies. That's how I like to do things, at least. Maybe you should put me in government if you like low taxes and emergency funds, but who knows? We're going to chop out some of these forests because we are going to be building here. I think it is very much so. It is time to clean up my act and get rid of these forests in favor of finishing all these construction projects. So once more people move in, these construction projects should get more attention. I am going to want to build over here an archery tower with a ballista tower. And that should hopefully help start to deal with some of these Vikings. These Vikings are being really, really annoying. I'm hoping once I have my city encased, there's a couple of things I want to do. I want to have my city encased, and then I want each housing block to have a set of towers inside of it. And in fact, you know what? We're going to get to work on those tower blocks now. So 1. So that's 3 each, and then 1, 2, 3 again. 1, 2, 3 again. And we'll do the same over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Anyone who does music was probably really annoyed by that because I didn't say 4. I didn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 1, 2, 3, which is, I imagine anyone who has any sort of musical talent was either annoyed or noticed my lack of rhythm. Depending on your perspective, it could be both. Okay, looks like our population has recovered now. So we are recuperating back up to our original size before the Viking attack decimated us. Well, it was more, honestly, it was more of the plague doing damage to us. The Viking attack was just, was really minor in terms of the problems that we've been having. I'm going to go ahead and stick down some more piers here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay down the foundations of where we want to go. And then it's going to want to be along here. So these are going to have to be moved. There's going to have to be piers built all along here. But hey, you know what? All in due time. All in due time. This town is starting to look monstrously huge. There's towers everywhere, defenses. I like that. I really like this town because it has that thing that I like, where it has a regularity to it, where there is some consistency in how the shape and the look of it is, but there's also some irregularity within that pattern, right? So there's like these block structures of 4 houses, 4 houses, 4 houses, 4 houses, 4 houses. But within it, there's changes. For example, this one has the Great Hall with 3 houses. This one has bakeries. This one has an extra tall tower and a tavern. Whereas this one over here has a well and a couple of towers. And then maybe we'll put like a library here or something. We'll figure it all out. But I like that it's all structured and follows a pattern. But the pattern has variants, and that's the way I like to design my cities and games. You know, like sometimes I'll go like full I'll go full, you know, communist mode, and every block will be perfectly exactly the same, and there will be no difference. But this is the way I really enjoy to do it as well. Oh, it looks like we lost a quarry over here. I am going to stick down, actually. I need to get rid of some of these stones. So I'm going to put down a couple of these just to get rid of these stones here so that I can reposition the quarries here, because the wall is going to want to go through here. Yeah, I'm really satisfied with this town. I'm interested to see how far we can take this. So I'm going to speed up time, and people should start finishing some of these constructions. Looks like this pier is under construction. We have a lot of resources over on this side of the town, which is, again, part of the issue that I'm having is all the resources are concentrated over here, so the supply lines are getting really, really long, which was partially the motivation behind here. In fact, what I might even do is I might even turn off this thing, for example. I might even turn these off, okay, because they're really far out there. And then I might move my stone, I might put down another, oh, yeah. And sort of have more happening over here. So let me go ahead and grab a couple of piers here. I'm thinking perhaps 3 stockpiles on each side of the town. That might be enough to cover things. Oh, I need more wood. I'm going to speed up time here until I have about 50, maybe 75 wood. But yeah, I'm thinking if I were to tidy up things, I might get rid of 2 of these stockpiles here, and then have just 3 extra, and then have the other stockpiles be over here. So we might do that. Probably not yet. Not until I get these up and running. At the very least, I think doing it before that would be, you know, unreasonable. I thought we were getting more from our foresters. Did we lose some foresters or something? No, I guess the foresters that we have are just not cutting the mustard. So I tell you what I will do. Cutting the mustard? Is that a phrase? I don't even know if that's a phrase. I just I just say things, all right? That's who I am. I just say stuff, and if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And so we're going to build a road along here. Although this isn't really where we need the foresters. The foresters would be better put over here. So I'm thinking actually what we will do is if I go into industry here and I go, hey, I want to put down, not a mason, I want to put down a forester. This is the position I want to put it, and I will put it there. And then another forester will go here eventually one day. Speaking of which, I may as well get the road ready for the iron mines, because that will mean I can place down the forester that goes over here. And that'll act as my forestry area. There is a mine over here now, of course, that we're going to want to keep in mind, but for the time being, things are just fine. Speed up time. Did I manage to place down all of these piers? No, 1 more pier is required. And there we go. So hopefully once these all get chopped and changed and finished out, it's going to be good news. Oh man, look at all this food. So this granary here is hopefully helping prevent food losses. We were having a little bit of food loss, which was rough, but now it looks like things are just fine. Oh, it looks like one of my houses is having trouble getting food. I'm pretty sure it's going to still be this one over here. Yeah. So what I will probably do is I will get rid of one of these, probably this one here, and this one will also be going, and then I'll put down a market here so that it goes and grabs food for this guy. And you know what? Once I need to speed up time so these get finished up, but that will be something that we do. Piers are getting finished up. All right, there we go. Looks like these got zonked. Let's go ahead and start building those roads. We're also going to want some piers here, but that's sort of more of a long-term thing. We don't need it immediately. We can get away without it, so we don't even have to worry about it. How's the church doing? Church is doing pretty damn well. A tithe. What does this even do? The church thanks you for your donation. Gladly accepts any donation. Master priests. Base happiness. Master brewers. Consumes 10 food per year. Oh yeah, you guys are having trouble getting food, aren't you? Yeah, it's a distribution issue again. So I'm thinking a market. I thought this market would help with this, but I guess it didn't. Huh. Why aren't you picking up any resources? I guess the resources you're picking up are getting used pretty much instantaneously, right? Yeah. So I'm going to want another couple of stockpiles. Oh, is somebody starving? It looks like these houses are having trouble getting food. We have plenty of food. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have plenty of food. Yeah, I think it's time to throw down some extra farms. So I'm thinking if I put a windmill here... Yeah. So we'll put down a pier here. A pier. I will put down a pier. I thought we had a really good food stockpile, but I'm guessing we did not. And it looks like we're hitting on the edge of what the limits of our food can do. Whoa! What did someone die? Yeah, we died of starvation. Ouch. So that's, hopefully these will get finished up. There is some work to be done. I'm trying to think, how do I get more people? I guess I could make my town more efficient by destroying or cancelling some of these things. For example, these are only really 3 workers. Yeah, I think it is time to demolish one of these. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh my god, the Chamber of War was claimed? Oh. Is there no wells nearby? Nope. I guess I'll stick down a well here then. And then I will put down another Chamber of War, I guess. Oh, wall time. Walls. I'm gonna chop here. I'm gonna want to demolish this. And complete removal. Then we're gonna want to stick down 2 new quarries. Bam, bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. We want to make sure that this gets chopped. We also want to make sure that this gets chopped. Then we want to put our castles here and here. We are want to get so we've got a lot of stuff to do, but not enough people to do it, which is tempting me to make more houses, but I'm not sure that's going to really help. Oh my god, more starvation. Holy shit. That's not good. Starvation. We should be having starvation. How do I fix that? Bakeries? I don't know if bakeries will do it. Yeah, it looks like we're having a food distribution issue right now. You got a dragon sighted. I wonder why we're having trouble getting food out there. I think it's because we just don't have enough surpluses. So I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna see if I can free up. I'm gonna wait for some of these construction projects to finish to see if some builders. I'm gonna just like kind of fast forward till some of these things are finished to see if we can get some more farmers, because we just need a little bit of extra food. It looks like this dragon should die fairly quickly. Nope, looks like he's stopping over the hospital. Where are you going? Yeah, fly back over the center of town, please. Get your ass kicked. There we go. Alright, he's dead. So I'm sticking on full speed here because I want people to finish up some of these works. Mainly because I'm hoping once some of these guys finish up that they'll go pick up farming, because we just need a little bit of extra food here. Yeah, we should be making a surplus, but I guess we just don't have enough. It's a distribution problem again, right? We just can't get the food to where it needs to go. We can't get it there fast enough. So we might put out some farmland out here or something maybe. We'll have to kind of address that. But I also need to be building my walls. So I'm waiting until idle civilization people or idle people show up. No idle people are showing up. I think that might be because a lot of our works are getting done. I want to delete this, but this one is so packed full. Maybe I'll leave that one. TR the Merc has died of old age. Whoa, why do you only... Wait, why don't you guys take charcoal? Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to demolish this. No, I'm not ready to demolish this. Yeah, no, you know what I am. I'm going to demolish one of these stockpiles. So all that stuff fell on the ground. That'll be picked up eventually. And instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put down another stockpile so that this place retrieves more resources. Then I want to make sure all these farms are being worked. I'm going to stick down a couple of extra farms. Like that. So interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure you can't build farms on piers, but let's find out just for the sake of fun. No, so you can't build, it needs to be built on flat land, right. So let me go ahead and we have 20 idle people. Hopefully our food issues will slowly be resolved over time. Let me go ahead and grab some more castle blocks. Chop here. We're going to want to stick down a couple of stone gates. Like that. Then we're going to want piers pretty much all the way along here. This is where the wall is going to go. Almost had enough resources, just need a little bit more. There we go. And one more should do the trick. We are having food problemos, but we're not having huge food problemos because I think we're just about. We should be making surpluses, but I'm kind of curious as to why we're not. What's going on here? Peasants are starving without food. Peasants are very happy. Treasure room, grow the royal coffers. Dragons are no match for our might. So we're on the road to finishing our walls. That's a really good feeling because this is something we've been working on pretty much from day one of this playthrough. Is getting these walls up, getting everything set up, and we're on that final stretch, or at least we're approaching to be on the final stretch. Needs a full staff to replant. Really? You're gonna be that way? I need more people, or I need to cut down on some of my jobs. 14 per year. Let me see. Where could I? So how do I get more people in my town? Do I just build more houses? My goodness. Dare I? No, I dare not. All right, these piers are under work. See if we can speed up time. See if they actually get built. There we go. Look at them all coming in. Do like a little time-lapse zoom here. Can watch all the people come in. There is some starvation in the town, but I think we're almost ready. And once we finish this wall, I think that's basically this playthrough more or less finished. Sort of the challenging portion, and then it's really just kind of like a sandbox as to like, okay, what can we do? How do we make a better town? How do we expand our town? You know, that sort of thing. I think I do want more people eventually, but I kind of have to think about how I'm going to go about it. Do I want to, for example, extend the walls out? Do I want to just radially expand the city? Do I want to build more on the water? How many people I want? I think I want to see how far I can take this town and how big of an attack I can try and absorb. What I might do... Oh, excuse me, stretching. What I might do is I could do like... I think it would be really interesting to see... Oh, right, I should build defenses up on these guys eventually. Let me stick down. We'll stick down archery towers. All along like that. And we'll stick a ballista like that. And these will be my defenses. Yeah, but I want more people. I want more gerbs. But how do I get more gerbs? Really, the only way to get more is to place down more houses. But I don't want to put down more houses yet. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this stockpile as well. And I'm going to stick down another stockpile over here. Like so. And this will act as our secondary stockpile area. Not going to be doing a huge lot, but basically it's reducing the walk time of resources from here to here when we're building over in this area. Oh, looks like a lot of our piers are finished up. Well, you know what that means. That means it is time soon, TM, to build the walls, the actual walls. Interestingly, we're still running out of food. I don't know how we're running out of food. I feel like we shouldn't be running out of food. We're waiting for the last delivery of resources, it looks like. Yep, looks like it's wood. Last little bit of wood to come in here. And there we go. Alright, so it's time now for the castle. 2 peasants died of starvation. People shouldn't be dying of starvation. I accidentally double built over there. Not ideal. Peasants are dying of starvation. People really shouldn't be dying of starvation. I don't think we have food shortages. Again, I think it really is just a distribution problem. The food can't get to where it needs to go. And I think it might be because of this granary over here. It's too far away from the city to realistically be getting things. I think the next major expansion is going to be to extend the city out this way or something. Do we just call this? Do we call this finished? I mean, I feel like we're kind of finished. I feel like we've kind of done everything we need to do. I mean, the only real thing left to do now is just like to build a super wall. Like build what you call it? What was that? Attack on Titan? You know, that wall. I mean, we can do that. That's like a thing we can do. How tall can these go? Let's see. Oh my goodness. That's hilariously unnecessary. Oh my goodness. That's completely unnecessary how big that can go. That's outrageously unnecessary. Why would you ever need walls like this? We need more stone. And speed up time while we wait. Jesus. Jesus Christ, that's huge. This is completely unnecessary. It looks like these walls over here are finishing up. That's really nice. We are an awesome town. Look at this eyesore. Jesus. It's horrifying looking. Let's keep going. How tall can it go? Gotta get that achievement. Oh my god. It like comes up to the camera. What happens if I put the camera through it? Does it? Yeah, look at that. Look at that slicing. That view slicing. Sliced. That's just ridiculous. Nobody would ever need this. There's never a reason to make a wall this big. There's no justification for this. There's absolutely no justification for a wall this goddamn big. Is the entire next episode just going to be dedicated to building this giant super wall? I think it is. I think it's going to be just dedicated to this super wall. Did I ever build those quarries over here? I did. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. I think we're ready to take on anything that comes at us now. We just need to do a little bit of adjustment actually. So let me go ahead in here and get these bam, 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 and then bam, 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 bam. Oh, one more. Come on. Gas a block. Boosh. Wait, can I make the gates taller? Oh. Oh. Interesting. I can make the gates bigger. That's really interesting. I can make super tower. Look at this. This is ridiculous. What is that? All right, listen up. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. We will continue to explore this wall thing in the next episode. I want to thank you guys again very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.